Okay, so I think this is my third time recording, but welcome to Nate's One Takes. If you're watching this, if you're giving this a chance, thank you. Today I really felt like talking about anime. I mean, not too much about anime, but just about how I started watching anime and why it means so much to me, I guess. I don't know, it means a lot to me. Probably because it just kind of takes me back, like back to a time where everything was much simpler. Now in life, there's a lot of problems, a lot of things that I have to deal with. Growing up, realizing that people get old, and sometimes it's just things end, and that's okay. I've come to terms with all of that. Oh no, there's no reason to worry about it, but I don't watch anime as much as I used to. But when I do, I'm just always looking for something to uplift me, you know? And I think if you haven't given anime a try, you really should. It's a lot of fun. Um, I can't recommend enough just sitting down and watching the episode and just turning your brain off and just vibing, you know? I remember my first time watching anime was, I think it was sixth grade. Um, I got an iPod and I was so happy I had that iPod. I was elated. I was off one. I was so happy just to be able to like watch YouTube. Like it didn't do much. It was like one of the first generation iPods. No, no, not like the little clicker things, but the one with the touchscreen, right? And I was just chilling and I was scrolling through YouTube because that was the only thing I could do, right? I had Fruit Ninja and YouTube. If I wasn't playing Fruit Ninja, I was on YouTube. So everything was cool. I was watching Corey in the house. And then YouTube didn't really have strict pirating guidelines back in the day, back when I was super young. So I was watching YouTube, then all of a sudden I see whole episodes of, I think, I'm not sure what it was. I think it was either a show called Claymore or it was some other action show, right? It was something super wild. And I remember being in sixth grade, hiding under my covers, just going in, just like watching the show for like hours at a time. And then I'd wake up at like 12 o'clock on a Saturday because I stayed up all night watching anime. And everything about it just it was fun. Like it was a lot of fun. And it kind of put me on like a weird spiraling pathway. Like I'd sit down for minutes on end, just like not minutes, hours I guess, on end just binging anime. And then I got a little tablet, got a little Samsung tablet, and I remember there were nights when like I'd wait till everybody went to bed. I'd hide like I'd hide on the side of my bed where nobody would be able to see if they walked down the hallway. And I'd just be laying on the floor watching like Tiger and Bunny and just watching these anime that like at like 4 a.m. like to the sun rose. And something about it just came off as magical. Like I was in a world I had no business in, you know? Like everything about it was new and spectacular. It was wild to me. And I think it's important to just relish the childish nature that you used to be in. Like being a child wasn't so bad. And I think when we're kids, we see a lot of people, we see a lot of grown-ups, and we say, "Man, I can't wait to grow up." But I think it's important, even when you grow up, no matter how old you get, just to go back and just look at what you used to enjoy as a kid. Um, I haven't watched anime as much as I used to, but it's still a big part of me. And I think the weirdest part is that I don't like rewatching shows, but every now and then I'll rewatch a movie or I'll sit down and I'll watch something and I don't know, I just stop thinking and just feel. And it's not just anime, but I feel like all pieces of media are meant to make you feel, you know? And if it can make you feel, then everything about it is right. If you feel right, then it is right, you know? Like, if it can just uplift you in that moment, we're always living in that moment because today is right now. Right now is every day. So it's just something I can't stress enough, that if you haven't tried it before, go watch anime. And I think I wanted to make this video because as a kid, anime was seen as like when I was little growing up, like watching anime was one of those things that like like you're a big whole stupid nerd, goofy, and like somebody will walk in and they'll see you watching anime, right? And they start beating on you, cause they just sitting there like, why would you watch anime? Like, why would you do that? Who does that? Like, what are you, a freak? And now I think anime has become a lot more popular. Like, and not just popular, but like mainstream. Like, you got like people like Megan the Stallion. You got rappers. You got like Zion Williamson, who, bro, I got a selfie with him because it's a long story. Maybe I'll tell it later. But I got a selfie with Zion. It's crazy. But and you got all these big people who just love anime, and I guess that's because like it seems weird, but when you're a kid growing up, you are weird. A lot of people forget that like you don't stop being weird when you grow up. You just start acting less weird because you hang around people who are also acting less weird to fit in. And I don't know, I just think it's important to just relish in that weirdness. It's okay to be weird, you know? Like just go after it. Like do what you want. Like I don't get why people don't just be weird. Just be weird. I don't know. It's a fun thing to do. And every day you wake up, even if you don't have the time, at least just sit down and appreciate where you used to be. I remember I was looking on this website called My Anime List, and there was a show called Tiger and Bunny, and I just found out it's getting a new season in 2022, right? And I can't explain how weird it is that a show that I used to watch in middle school, like like I still remember how it made me feel. And I'm gonna go back and watch it before the show season 2 comes out. But it's been years, like upwards of like 5 or 6 years since I watched the show. And just to find out that like in the future, in 2022, I'm gonna be able to like not like relive what I felt, but revisit new material that left a lasting impact on me when I was a kid. And I think that's why I watch anime, because growing up, it was anime. Like that's what it was. Like a lot of the things that I've turned out to be were from anime, no matter how cheesy that is. But I think a lot of the characteristics that you end up mirroring come from the media you watched. And I learned a lot. And that might sound really corny, but I learned how to be someone who cares, someone who's compassionate. And I guess all that power of friendship stuff really sunk in because I learned that it's important to love your friends, which is super cheesy, which is super corny. But just having the ability to like acknowledge that the power of friendship is stupid, but it's something we all need to just get through life and get through the day to day. That power of friendship. Honestly, if you watch this video, I can't thank you enough. Check out my Twitter, subscribe, like, do whatever. It doesn't really matter. I'm just sitting here vibing. This isn't the usual. Normally I don't record midday, but I just wanted to speak about something that was on my heart and just voice my opinions. Not many people are going to see this, but if you watched it, thank you. Links in the description for all my socials. That's it. Thanks for watching.